Hey folks, tonight going to be doing an unboxing of Ankh, Gods of Egypt. Kickstarter pledge just came in today. There's probably a million of these unboxing videos out there at the moment because my delivery was a little late. Or not late, it's just that I think they have so many to get out that it's just taking forever to get everybody's pledges delivered. But I do finally have mine, so I am gonna do an unboxing video on it. So now there'll just be a million and one. And tonight we're also drinking Citra Jam from Dancing Gnome Brewery in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So you can see I have this massive box here, pretty hefty. I'm just going to slide this off to the side as that pulls. Well, there's how it comes packed. Bubble wraps everywhere. Styrofoam in the corners to protect the boxes. I like that. It's a good sign. Throw those down there for the cat to play with. Maybe that'll keep her busy. Alright, so we have all of the Ankh boxes. We have the Tomb of Wonders. We have the Pharaoh Expansion. We have the Pharaoh Extras Sphinxes. We'll open that up. I'm assuming that goes with that. We have the Guardian set. We have the Divine Offerings. We have the Pantheon Expansion. And we have the actual base game. So I'm going to slide this off to the side. And let's pull these guys out one by one. Alright, so here is the base game. This is, sorry for the glare there. Actually, let's get that wrap off of that. So there is not as much glare. This is the third game in the series from Eric Lang. Kind of like a Gods, Warriors, magical monsters type gaming trilogy. The first one was Blood Rage, which I have on the shelf. The second one was Rising Sun, and then this is the third one. I believe he recently did an interview where he mentioned that he had essentially multiple. This was actually supposed to be the second in the series, but Madigo was working on Kemet, and so he didn't want two Egyptian-themed games out there to compete against each other, basically. So they pushed this off, and then they put out Rising Sun, and then when it came time to do the third game, he had many choices, but he ultimately settled back on the Egyptian theme and mythology, and that's why they have this game. But I believe he mentioned something along the lines of there was a very popular mythology he could have gone with, which I think everybody's basically assuming is like Greek mythology, but we don't really know. So let's open this bad boy up. Free CMON content. Get it here. Don't know what that is, but we'll check it out. QR code on it for me to scan. You have your rule book. You have your scenarios. You have rules summary on the back of your rule book, which is always nice. Looks like it's going to be fairly easy to learn, I believe. Pretty standard CMON rulebook. Set that off to the side. Got our scenarios, another rule summary. Are these the same? They are the exact same. So basically you have two rule summaries you could pass around. That's always nice. I'm assuming, yeah, 2 to 5 players, 2 to 4 players, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. The different scenarios, how to set the map up, what's off limits, etc. Additional rules, special rules, Guardians of Kemet, and so forth and so on. Then we got some punch boards here, along with the map. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a map shrink wrapped with the punch boards before. But there are punch boards. Looks like there's it's the cardboard. There's one of the track, or a couple of the tracks sealed in there. This is a track, the Devotion track, and I don't know what this track is called, but it's just a piece of cardboard that's sitting and shrink wrapped in there. I'm guessing these are all the minis. Another QR code for free content. Let's open these minis up. Oh, nice on the back where they go. That's always good. Not on the back, on the bottom, I guess I should say. This is the one thing that I hate about CMON games, though, is you basically have to use their stuff, or you're just going to be throwing these miniatures back into the box. They don't make their boxes big enough to put the miniatures away, as well as all the cardboard pieces. Everything fits in there just perfectly, as if it was just the cardboard chits were set back in their punch boards. So you can't really like bundle them up in bags like this and put them in the thing. I'm assuming this is the same way. I don't know yet. Alright, you got your what looks like 5 different colors here for your player colors. These look like there's some camels, gray camels. Slide that up a little more. Your color bases as usual. I've got 4 scoring tokens. Uh-oh. I've only got 4 scoring tokens. Or whatever those tokens are. What are those tokens? Let's see what those tokens are. I only got 4 of them. Is it going to tell me? Yep, 5 plastic Ankh tokens. 1 per god. And I only have 4. I'm missing the blue one. So right there, I'm going to have to request additional parts. I've got some stands and a little glass bead. Looks like I have 2 of the big bases and 2 of the smaller bases. So that seems to be in order. The minis, we have our huge gods here, along with, I'm assuming these are all the monsters. You got your giant scorpions here. Looks like they've got mummies in them. That's pretty interesting. We got your big Sobek miniatures here, big crocodile god, some sphinxes, mummies, and then these are who you're going to play as, the different gods. Pretty standard CMON minis. Not too shabby. Let's see, was that like that? I believe it was. Yep, just like that. And then like that. And then to make sure it's not in the box, it's not. Alright, so I need 1 blue Ankh token. Blue Ankh token I'm missing. Alright, what's in the bottom of this box? Okay, there is a little tray here to store things. I'm guessing that goes there, that goes there, and then these set on top of there like that. These look like they're the player boards for the various gods with your powers. Yeah, Isis, that's one of the gods. This is the merge cards. So this game has an interesting mechanic where near the end of the game, basically the player in last place will merge with the player directly ahead of them to become a more powerful god. They basically at that point are going to share resources and turn actions on turns and that type of thing. I'm interested to see how it plays out. There's mixed reviews on it. We have a deck of cards here. Looks like they may be god-specific cards. There's 2 slots. I'm hoping that's because you could sleeve these and they made room, but who knows. There's the cat mummy. That's interesting. And looks like some reference cards there. Battle goal or battle steps. Let's just see if there's anything on the bottom of this. I doubt there is, but nope, nothing in the bottom of the box. Alright. So that's the base game. Put this back in here like that. Put the punch board on top. 2 rule books. My free content. Maybe my free content is going to be a replacement blue Ankh token. Slide that down. Alright, let's get to some expansions. We got the Pantheon Expansion. This looks like it adds more gods. It looks like it adds 5 more gods in different colors. That's nice. They don't replace the existing ones. Let's see here. You got your rule book. Very short rule book. It's exactly 2 pages. Well, 4 pages front and back. But yeah, it looks like it's just additional gods. Punch board here with more Ankh tokens. You got your player boards. We got our merge boards here. I have 2 of them. Am I only supposed to have 1 set? Does the... Of course, there's no contents on this one, unless it's on the bottom of the box. It is. 5 merge god dashboards. So yeah, it looks like I got 2 sets of the merged with dashboards instead of, well, just 1 set, I think. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that there's 2 sets of them. Got more plastic tokens. Hey, I got all 5 of my tokens for this one. That's good. I've got 2 of each in there. A deck of cards. And then the minis are on the bottom here. Is this taped? It is taped. It's taped on all 4 sides. Curses. Alright. And then our minis here. Our gods. The 5 different gods, and they're basically their followers, or their minions that are going to get put out. Alright, so we'll set that back on top of there like that. Put that back there in the base like that. I don't know if there's actually a spot for that, but it's going to go right there. Put that there and that there. That is the Pantheon Expansion. 5 more gods to play as. What else do we have in here? What is this? Political deck. This is the Palace board. This must be some sort of expansion. But it's another board that looks like you can activate and do various things with. We'll just set that off to the side there. Ooh, this is heavy. This is the Divine Offerings. This is the deluxified stuff. This is the 12 cardboard god dashboard. So this is the dashboards with, let's open this up. These are the dashboards with the holes cut out for the tokens, and then it comes with plastic tokens. I think I'm still going to need those plastic. I think I'm still going to need a replacement plastic, that tracker token. Yeah, these, well, maybe not. These are the same. These are the exact same as the one that's in there. Let's look. Are they the same size? I'm still going to request one, but it's not going to hinder my it's not going to hinder my game from being played if I don't have that player. Let's see here. Yeah, they are the exact same size, the exact same thing. So I have a ton of them in blue, and one of each of the other ones. Well, I have a ton of them in all the other colors too. So maybe yeah, I'm still gonna ask for it. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm gonna run out and if I only had that one left, or I've got to remember, okay, blue can place one more token than he actually has because I don't have one for it, or something of that nature. Knowing me, that'll be the color I choose to, or the god I choose to play with, and I'll be cursing. All right, let's get that back on there like that. All right, so we got our packs of plastic tokens, all deluxeified, and that comes off. Nice thick cardboard merge boards. They're all here. And then we have got the God boards, and I'll have to punch all these out, but you can see there's places, and this is where you put those plastic tokens to indicate you've activated this power, or you've gotten that power. Put that back there. Put that back there like that. See if I can get this down in there just so. Look at that. Like that. That is the Divine Offerings. That's just the deluxeified version of the components that are in there in the base game. Here we have the Guardians set. These look like they're more monsters, basically, for you to put out. Guardians, yes, I believe that's what these are. It's a 1-2-page sheet. You've got your cards, and then you've got your minis here. And they're numbered. That's interesting. I didn't pay attention to see if the other ones were numbered. That's a good thing. For any folks who are going to be building inserts for these boxes, so they know, okay, this is miniature number 50, it goes here, etc. Yeah. Is that lion naked? No, his scorpion tail is covering up his and nice little crocodile dog right there. And so that's the Guardian set, the extra monsters. I'm assuming they play these kind of going to work similar to how they do in the other games. I do know that the monsters in Ankh do not feature as prominently as they do in Blood Rage or Rising Sun. They're more of an afterthought than, or at least this is what I've heard. Sorry, I had to get a refreshing drink. And now we have the Pharaoh Expansion. This expansion is the expansion that Eric Lang said he would never play without. And it looks like it has that board, probably a... I don't know, a cheaper version of it? Let me look at that again. What's all... Yeah, this looks like this one's thick cardboard, and probably the one that comes in here is just a piece of... a thin piece. Yeah, that's what it is. So this is the deluxe version of this board, except this is the thick cardboard like the other ones. So that's nice. Little punch board. You got your, what they call that? The, there's political deck. I don't know what the name of that board is. Here's your rule book. You got priests. So this is, I'm assuming they're going to sort of be similar to the shaman of the in Blood Rage, and I forget what the guys are called in monks, not monks. I forget what they were called. Not Daimos. I can't remember what they're called in Rising Sun. But it's probably, these guys can't attack, but they're used probably for that board only. The palace board, that's what it's called. Yeah, so pretty additional setup and rules, political cards, modifications to the scenarios, and then the different Pharaoh stuff. Another deck of cards, political cards and sphinxes. Another deck of cards. This is maybe the political deck. Probably this is the political deck. We'll put those there and there. And everybody wants to see the miniatures. These are also numbered. At least they are in the plastic. There we go. Nope. There. Alright, so here's our minis. This one's nice and gold. Who is this guy? It's actually a soft plastic. I don't know if I like that. Feels like that might break. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it holds up. It's not going to be moved around that much, probably. Oh, yeah, his staff is like super bendy. Are they all like that? Yeah, I guess they are. It's more of a softer plastic. Maybe it'll take more abuse. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, so... that there. Let's get this back into the box. And we'll put the palace board on top, and our punch board, and our rule book. And that's the Pharaoh expansion. This is the expansion that Eric Lang himself said he would not play the game without. Slide that there. This is the Pharaoh's Expansion Extras Sphinxes. They're just plastic sphinxes. I think these are basically going to go on the board as in terms of players are going to place them out to control as points of control or something of that nature. That's the Pharaoh's Extra Sphinxes. And then the last thing I have... oh, nope. There's one little one in here. Another Pharaoh's Extras. What's in here? Oh, plastic pieces. Oh. They are cats, purple cats. And 2 plastic Eye of Ra symbols. Don't know what those are for, but they came in this teensy tiny box. So if you're going through your shipment, make sure you do not miss that. And the last one is the Tomb of Wonders. And put this down there on the floor. Big bang. Nope. All right. If I'm gonna guess, this is the Kickstarter's extra box. That's what I'm gonna guess. Yes, this is all the extra monsters, 2 more gods. Yes, I think this is the stretch goals box, if you will. CMON does that pretty much with all their games. Or, sorry, come on. It's not CMON anymore. Alright. Let's take a look. Again, rulebook, 2 pages. The 2 new gods. The different guardians, which are the monsters. And how they work. Oh, somebody put this in here upside down. That's not good. That's going to mess with my CDO. Alright, let's see if I'm missing any plastic bits in this box. Nothing in there. Alright. Oh, we're not stapled. We're not... oh, because it's in the box. That's right. Alright, so here's 2 new colors of the 2 new gods and all the extra monsters. They look pretty cool. It's kind of hard to see, but... And then more monsters. And the 2 new gods. Let's pull up this guy. This guy looks pretty awesome. This is... Man, that soft plastic is killing me. Every time I grab it, it bends, and I think I'm going to break it. This is pretty nifty. This is some sort of mummified crocodile. He's got mummies riding on the top of him. He's got mummies coming out. If I can get that to focus. It's not going to focus because I told it not to focus. He's got mummies like strapped to him. That's pretty cool. Sarcophagus. His bracer here is like a sarcophagus with a mummy in it. That's pretty good. Nifty little miniature. And then this is the pedestal stand that gods will go on when they are merged. Just to indicate that that's the merged god. And that all looks pretty good. So we'll put that back on top. We'll put that back on top there like that. And let's slide this back into here. I do not like these boxes. I do not. Somebody needs to design a 3D insert that I can print to solve this problem. And let's see what's left in the box. We got another shrink wrapped boards here, a chip board, or a punch board rather. We got the merge boards, we got the god boards, and there's some other thick board. Those replace the at least this one replaces that one board that's in the base game. Oh, here's the other one, devotion board. Yeah, they're thick cardboard instead of the single layer paper, almost paper. It's like construction paper almost. But there's the devotion board, the thick version, and the other one's wrapped in there. And don't tell me this is taped. Oh man, come on. Who put these together? My grandma? Having flashbacks to Christmas Day. Opening up a rectangular box from Sears or Elder Beerman, J.C. Penney. You already know it's going to be a disappointment. It's going to be closed, but then you got to take the tape off as well. It's just like a double whammy. Of course, when you're a kid, you think it's a disappointment, but now that I'm an adult, I love getting clothes for Christmas. It's less money I have to spend on me. I save all my money and spend all that money on board games. Man, whoever did this did their job well. All right, finally. I'm worn out. I need another drink. All right, 2 more sets of cards. The same cards came with the other set, just matching here. Here we have the cities, I'm guessing, and it looks like there's a slot to maybe put those plastic tokens in. That's kind of nice. We got some pyramids here with a slot to put those plastic tokens. Two more, the two more tracking tokens, so that's good. I got both of them with this one. Nice shiny plastic pieces. These might be the ones, maybe these mark battles like they do in Rising Sun, mark the order of the battle. Here's some other tokens. I don't know what these do. They look nice. Get all that in there. Those back in there. We got some obelisks here with a space to put your plastic token. Two tiles. I don't know what these are. We got many tiles here, many hex tiles. Different kinds. And more bases. I've got two of each, so that's good. Bunch of plastic tokens that show a man praying or worshiping. I'm not sure, but they are plastic tokens. And we got a couple, I don't know what these are. They got hieroglyphics on them, but they have stands. And so that is, let's see, does that go like that? Maybe. Or does that go the other way around? Does that maybe go that way? No. It goes this way because this indentation holds those in. Perfect. Alright, so that'll go back into the base of this. And then the Tomb of Wonders mini box goes on top. And then we got the boards. And the, actually that was supposed to go underneath that thing. So that goes there. That was laying there like that. There we go. And that goes there. That goes on top. And back in the box. Alright, so that is an unboxing of Ankh, Gods of Egypt. Again, the latest game from Eric Lang. The final game in his Gods, Monsters, and Man trilogy of games. I'm looking forward to getting it to the table. I'm looking forward to seeing how that merge mechanic works. And looking forward to get my blue plastic token that I am missing. I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to be waiting a while. They're probably going to do the usual thing of, oh, we got to wait until all the Kickstarter ship before we can start processing replacement components. And I think they're still waiting on 3 ships to show up at port in the States at the least. I don't know about the other areas of the world, how shipping is going for those. But that is that. Thanks for watching. Again, Sit Your Jam from Dancing Gnome in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.